Hello everyone, Vicki Achard here with Nature's Best Art. Thank you for joining me today. Today I want you to look at this picture right here. This is a photograph of the next peony that I'm working on. I actually started working on it yesterday, and I'm going to show you this print, this printed picture of it. It's the same one, but we just did it on our printer that we normally just um, make black and white information pictures. So it's nothing, but it's nothing. I'm not wanting to see the color. I do see the color of the peony perfectly how I want to paint it on my photograph. But this is one, and let me show you what I did here. I'll turn this down like this for you, and hopefully you'll see that really well. Let's bring you a little bit closer. And you won't be able to see this very well because it's very faint, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But this picture here, this print, what I did on that, let me bring that up just a little bit. I put that on my foam board and my watercolor paper, and I put my graphite paper underneath. And so what I did is I actually traced it on my watercolor paper. This is hot press, 140-pound cold press, hot press. It's arches, so that made it really easy for me to get the perfect peony that I wanted to get, because this is a very intricate design, very hard. So don't ever feel like you can't trace on there. Um, and use something like this to help you. I have watched many artists on YouTube. They've been painting 30 years and they do some tracing. So it's not bad to trace. You have a difficult, intricate design. Instead of going crazy, you'll probably want to do that. Use your graphite paper and it'll be real nice for you. So what I have done is, so the you can see it on this print is the background. I photographed this picture of this painting. I had it on portrait mode, and so you probably all know that it creates this subdued look, and that's what I'm trying to replicate that. I want to have that look of the background. The peony is going to be standing out mostly, and this is going to be in the background, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I wanted to paint it very lightly, as you can tell, right? Okay, so I'm going to be looking at my painting here, or my photograph here on the computer when I do this, because that'll tell me the true colors. Like I say, this one is not true to its color, but I'm going to be looking when I start painting the background. Right now is what we're going to do. I'm going to be looking at my photograph. Okay, so what I did is I have my colors, and I am using M-Gram paints. And for the lighter greens, I'm going to be using Azo Yellow and Prussian Blue. And for the medium color greens, I'm going to be using Sap Green. And for the dark greens, I put a little ultramarine blue in the Sap Green to make that darker, okay? So what I'm going to do today is show you. It's actually going to be doing this in three parts, and I'm going to be doing this part today on camera, this part another time, probably up to about here, like maybe tomorrow, and then probably Monday I'm going to be painting this part. So it'll be three parts, and I can do that because this is going to be my dividing lines, my peonies that look like they're in the background. And so okay, so how you want to get this like subdued look is you want to put water on this so that it doesn't really you know, it'll be less paint and give you a subdued look. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the entire background. I'm going to go right up to the petals. Interesting, this paintbrush has a little pink on it, which I didn't expect. So let me take that off a little bit. I don't think it's going to affect anything. I must have been using it on my other. Remember I painted that other painting, my first painting? I was going to do 5 of them, but still getting some pink on there. I did not want it that to happen, but it's gonna see how this does. I think it'll be okay. All right, let me tip it to make sure. Now there's some spots that I didn't get wet. See here, I want to go pretty much up to that area there, right there. Okay, right here I missed. Okay. All right. So there we go. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 peonies. Because my first one, remember, if you didn't see that, go back and watch that video of my first peony that I finished. I just love it. Now, these are my 3 colors that we talked about. So I'm going to go in with my first color, trying to get that pink off. That was a brush that I used in my first painting, but that's okay. Let's see what that's going to do. So, all right, I'm going to go in. This is my first color. It's very light. Have to be careful around the petals at first. And I'm using a number 12 round. Okay, I'm going to be, if I go on the petals, I'll probably just make that a little, I'll probably take it off later and then go over that again. And now I can turn, excuse me, my board. That's why I love to work on this board. Put my paper right on this board so I could turn my painting. And I'm not concerned at all if it's not totally blended well, because I do want a leafy effect. And I'm going to be painting the leaves, actually, some of the leaves in here. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit water, add a little bit more water to that. I find that my painting's getting too dry. Let's see, right in here. You can tell I don't have a lot of water on my brush. I'm going to Put some water on there. I'm not going to be too fussy about things. Like I say, it's if you can, well, you can tell on this. It's hard to tell on this, but on my photograph, there's leaves like right here. Those are all going to be made out of, I'm going to make leaves out of those. Just want to get some paint on here. If I find that it's not blending or if it's too dry, just add water to your brush. Excuse me. And this is the hot mess stage of a painting. And some people, they give up, at the beginning of their painting. They think, oh no, that looks terrible. But you just keep working at it and working at it, and it will be real nice at the end for you. Okay. That was my husband. He came in here. He didn't know I was making a video a little later today, making a video, and so he might have wanted to ask me something about our dinner. Okay, just about right there. That's where I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna go back here. I can paint in that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that. Looks like a hot mess, right? Okay. So let's dry this. So I was going to show you my pressed floor work. If you remember the last video, I do have a custom order, and I'm making a design with for a bride. It's from her flowers. And then also, we took a vacation. And remember, okay, I'm going to go on with my next color here. Try it a bit. So, okay, see here. I think what I'll do, see how this is going to work. I am going to, not quite dry yet. I'm going to dry this some more. So the custom design is coming along fine. I'm about a third done with it because we actually took a vacation too. So that's why I haven't made a video last week. In between painting this, what I'm doing is half of the day I'm doing the custom design on the pressed flowers, and then half of the day I'm going to paint this. So I'm deciding whether or not I actually want Okay, I'm going to try something here. I was going to make this all wet again, but I'm just going to go in. I don't want this too dark. So if it gets too dark, then I'm going to be putting wet all over this again. All right, so I'm going to come in here. This is my second color. Like I say, I want a subdued look. Okay, that's going on pretty good. All right. Then right here is some indication of a leaf. Right there. In the corner. And right here, an indication of a leaf. Okay. And let's see, this is, like I say, this isn't my darkest. Right here. And these leaves are not going to have any detail on them because they are going to be in the background. And right here. Don't want these detailed at all. Okay, then right here. This one's coming out this way. And this one coming out this way. I'm concentrating. Okay. This one's a little darker here. I'll wait till I get my next color. Okay. Let's see what else. That's light there. Right here. This one should be a little darker, I think. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm going to put my darker colors in. But I have to dry this first. All right, now let's get that dark color, which is the sap green. I think I'll spritz it a bit. And ultramarine blue. Okay, so let's see. Right here. So coming down here. An indication of a leaf here. And then So I'm still trying not to get it too dark. I need it to look subdued. The leaf kind of comes down this way from here. Too much water. I'm going to blend that in a little bit. Okay. And then it comes down here a bit. All right. I am going to leave that just the way it is. All right, where else do I have some dark? Right in here somehow. Let's see. The leaf must be going like, let's see, I think I'll bring it. Let's see, is there any? Yeah, there's a little bit of dark there. Make it look like it's coming off of this one. It's really hard not to get it too dark. Just have to keep putting the water on it. And blend it. You do want your darks and your lights. Okay. Just have to work with it a little bit. Okay. All right. Now there's some dark here. Really dark here. Really dark. Let's see. Let's get this pretty dark here. Okay, and I'm going to end it there. Let's see. And there's an indication of a dark leaf here. Too dark. Blend it with water. So I guess this is negative painting. Where you're painting around things and the leaves. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, where else? Right here. It's beginning to take shape. Let's see. Okay. Or like that leaf is coming from this flower. And see where I missed between these petals here. Just fill that in. Okay, I'm going to stop right here for this part. But I think I want to continue on with that. Right in this area here. I'm going to bring this down so it comes down here. So it'll kind of make sense. And this leaf here is on top of this leaf. Like I say, it still looks like a mess. Okay, now here. See, I got two leaves here. I got some darkness here. I got some light. Let me look at my other picture here, my other photo. This is, okay, I get it. So it looks like this is kind of lighter. Okay. And then there's right here, this is darker. So I got some dark areas here. And this area here is dark. I think I'm going to bring this up more because the leaf looks too little to me. So in fact, I think I might bring this leaf because they're not that little. So I'm going to bring this leaf over this leaf. That makes a little bit more sense. And then I'm going to bring this leaf up here. So it looks like it's coming up here. Or that could be another leaf, actually. Now that got pretty dark, so that means I'm going to be putting this a little darker here. Now what's happening here? Let's see. It's just like, it's not like a leaf, but you know what? I'm going to make it a little darker. I'm going to go with my medium color there, make this a little darker, but I have to actually dry this. And I'm going to make this part a little darker here. My sap green. I like that a little better. Okay. So, this is only the first glaze, or my first time putting the paint on, and I'm going to put probably a second glaze, and then I'm going to distinguish these leaves a little bit more, and I'm going to make this probably, let's see if I can do that now, make this darker here. Since I got this kind of dark. I don't mind it really dark because that's what I see up there. This I should make darker too, I think. But I want to make sure that I don't put any detail in this at all. But just give an illusion like there's leaves. Okay. So that's what it's going to be in the background. It's going to take some time. I'm going to do it in 3 parts. And there you have it. And it looks still like, kind of a mess because it's just not all put together yet. It's like a puzzle, Just got to keep working at it. Well, thank you for joining me today. And I hope you're having a great day. And I will be back next week to show you. Hopefully, I'll get this part done. We'll see. Because like I say, I'm working on my custom work for my pressed floral work. And so I'm going to be also putting this picture on my Facebook. If you're following me, it's facebook.com/nature's best artist. So I hope that you can follow me there and see all the painting goodness. And maybe I'll put some pictures too of my vacation. It was wonderful. We went up North Michigan and it was beautiful. Beautiful there. So we're doing all this. Hope you're having a great summer too. Okay, bye for now.